Við erum að fara að skoða örfirisey, ég og Emil, og við ætlum að bara tjekka á henni. Do you mind if I record?
No, no.
No,
I don't mind. It's like a little guy.
yeah.
He has his own life.
I think we can just cross. In 1938
Yeah.
or 1939 there was published an article in the science journal Náttúrufræðingurinn of a guy that went to 3 of the 6 islands and counted all the plants.
But did they do it on all the 6 or only 3?
I did it on 3 of the 6 islands.
Yeah.
But since then, one of those 3 islands has now disappeared.
How? Like disappeared?
It's disappeared, except there's one part of it left, and we're gonna go there now.
What?
Yes.
Yeah, awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
And
Interesting.
and it's now most people know the area as Grandi
Yeah.
because it's a big landfill. And they landfilled over the entire island except for like a tiny piece. And that tiny piece I've only found it on a map.
So you haven't seen it in real life?
I've not seen it in real life.
So we don't know. Actually, we don't know if where we're going there's actually going to be any land.
No.
Ah!
So the history behind Iceland's discovery is very connected to legend, and it's.
What is the legend?
And the legend is the legend of the Öndvegissúlu. Yeah, Öndvegissúlu are like the ancestral columns of Ingólfur Davíðsson, who was the alleged like discoverer of Iceland. Well, did not discover it, but he was the first to settle here in Reykjavík, and it's like known as he is like credited with the foundation of Iceland. So it's taught in schools, and so the part of the legend is that he was sailing around Iceland. He found it, and then he threw his ancestral columns, that is like called the Öndvegissúlu.
Ancestral columns.
Yeah, they're like, they were like big pieces of wood, I think. And well, that's how I picture it. And so he threw them overboard, and he said that
This is.
like let his ancestors guide him to land.
Oh.
And so like
And the wood kind of drifted.
the wood just drifted like somewhere, and he ended up settling in another place. But he would always send out like search parties to patrol the shore and to find the columns. And then they ended up finding them in the exact place that we are going. But he didn't like that place, so he burned them and settled here in Reykjavík. It's just breaking landfill. You can see that this is all just recent landfill, just mud. It was filled in here in the last century. Ah, beautiful. Like right now where the beginning of the island is, it's like a bus station now. There seems to be some kind of a rock. It's maybe kind of a memorial, or it's kind of behind a fence. I don't know, it's weird. But it's a very beautiful view of Reykjavík. I think we need to go over there now because we're going to the northernmost part of the island. It's called Járnbraut Eyjarslóð.
What is slow?
Eyjarslóð, it's like the path of the island.
Wait, look.
Oh wow. Is that a rainbow, a flash rainbow? Oh. Very interesting.
Do you have windmills here?
No. No windmills. Not like in Denmark. Just oil.
Oh, but like you have so.
Yeah, I mean we can walk a little bit further though. Við erum komin á effersey, eða örfirisey, eða það sem eftir aðinni. Og hérna eru mikið af fornminjum, eða svona leifum. Það eru svona textabrot. Þetta stendur Björn 1959 til 68. JR 58. Hérna er skrifa Chester March 1947 USA. Þetta er stríðsárunum. HSH SH 1898.
Good, skál. Sjúttirari-rey, sjúttirari-ra, sjúttirari-rey.